Are we still on Road 55?
We are still on Road 55. It's going all the way around this fjord. It's quite a nice little ride. The way the rocks hit the water as well is especially beautiful. The water is just like turquoisey blue, just down there in the shallow parts.
Sean, there's a cruise ship over there.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look a particularly big town. If there's 10,000 people getting off, I hope they've got enough cafes to go around.
Goodness me, it's massive. And then you look at the fjord, and the fjord's even bigger.
Yeah, the fjord actually swallows that cruise ship up quite well, which that's a good comparison as to how big this fjord is.
The fjord looks like glass.
It does, doesn't it? With a bit of smoke on top.
This is the town of Skjolden, Skjolden. Small little place. And we're still on that Route 55, right?
We are indeed, yeah. Oh, look at the waterfall, Em, just there.
Oh, wow.
What a spectacular lake. Oh, that's a good one. And there's a little house just perched on the rock there.
That's breathtaking, isn't it? With the cloud like that.
Oh, it is, yeah.
We've had to just quickly pull over to see this waterfall. There's actually another one just here as well. This road is going to be amazing.
It's spectacular already, isn't it?
So let's talk the route and the plan for the rest of the day. It's around 12 o'clock now. We are currently in a place called Dalsfjord, and we're going to be continuing on this Route 55 all the way up until we get to here, which is Lom, and from Lom we'll continue up to the Geiranger Fjord. Now this road here that is in orange, that is actually a off-road gravel trail. If the weather was perfect, we probably would take that one, but because it's so wet and the weather's very unpredictable right now, we're going to stick on the main roads. Heading back into a cloud, and the weather is getting a little bit worse. I think we're heading up there.
Yeah?
We're getting higher.
We sure are. Back in the mist again.
Of this pass yet, and we are still climbing, and it feels very high.
Yeah, some really tight switchbacks back there, lots of fun. Very wet still though, so could be slippy in places.
This is a very well used road as well. Oh, rain's getting a bit heavier,
isn't it?
We've reached the top of the... You're going to try and pronounce that, Sean? You're going to go with it?
We go for the Sognefjelltet, or the Sognefjelltet, something like that.
But anyway, we are at 1,397 metres, and I don't know if you can see... Yeah, they can see. There's two. I think they're glaciers.
I think it's what's left of a glacier. That doesn't look like there's much more of it, or they're just huge ice blocks. But I've also just noticed at 12 o'clock is a giant glacier, which I think we didn't see.
No way. Oh, wow.
That's quite spectacular, isn't it? We're basically on the same level of it.
Oh, this place is incredible. And, Sean, it's just stopped raining.
It has just stopped raining. It's a little bit of rain, but yeah, that's great. Just in time. Right, take a few pictures of that. Let's go and head over to the big glacier over there.
I'm excited. How amazing is that? It is simply stunning.
Look at this road.
Oh, wow. That is insane. I'm pretty speechless.
Yeah, it's like we're just looking at one glacier and then a gigantic one is in the background.
Just spotted another one over here, and there's another one directly in front of us as we ride through. Oh, that wind is bitter.
Oh, it's 8 degrees now.
That is a giant glacier.
It is huge, isn't it? I can't see how big it is. The mist's like merging at the top.
We've just pulled over briefly to have a proper look at the glacier. I don't really have much to say other than it's awesome and not like anything I've seen since Iceland.
Yeah, that's one big wall of ice, isn't it? That's spectacular.
Another beautiful waterfall.
Yeah, stunning. Hey Cardo, stop music. Hey Cardo, music off. Just had a blast of Lincoln Park there. Was most inappropriate for this scenic location. We're here at the Lom Church, which dates back to 1158. It's a combination of Viking and Christian architecture, and I think you can see the dragons on the top there. We're going to head on the bike now because we're about an hour and a half away from the hotel.
It said open.
That's good. That's good.
What road are we on?
I'm not sure what it said. Did we see what it said back then?
No, I think we're on the 60. It says on the sat-nav 63.
Oh, the 63, the Geiranger.
Yeah.
I think it had a different name on that. Oh, there you go, the Skjolden.
Yeah.
The Skjolden. Okay, we finally made it to the exit to the Trollstigen and the Geiranger where we're staying tonight. So we're going to take this right. But wow, look at this big wall of rock that's in front of us. This country is spectacular, and it has never stopped giving today. It's been an amazing day today. One of my favourite rides ever today. We're actually blown away, aren't we, by the beauty of this country?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really have many words for it. It's just breathtaking. Here we go, it's another sign.
It really is. I think there were some rock falls here recently. It was recently closed, so hopefully we won't have any more rock falls for the next couple of days. We've got 15 minutes to the hotel, and then we'll start fresh tomorrow when we go and try and ride probably the most famous road in Norway.
There's another massive glacier.
Oh, wow. Look at the way that rock is like a wave shape there. Like it's been gouged by the glacier thousands and thousands of years ago. It's spectacular.
We've pulled over because just look at that. And that's like our third or fourth glacier we've seen today. It's magnificent. Words cannot describe this place. It makes you speechless. It's absolutely stunning. This country is like another world.
It is, isn't it? I totally underestimated what it would be like. I'm so glad we got to do this trip this year.
We're at 1,030 meters. This might be one of my favourite roads in the world that we've ever ridden.
I'm with you there,
Some squiggles down there.
There sure is. We're only 7 minutes away.
Perfect. Seen those waterfalls, Sean?
Yeah, they're spectacular, aren't they?
The last time you saw us, we were a little bit more wet and a little bit more bikery than we are right now. But we arrived at our hotel. As you saw, we got changed, had showers, and have come down to the restaurant to have some dinner. We were at the Geiranger Fjord, where we were just pulling into when we were arriving by the bike. And that's where we're going to be exploring a little bit more tomorrow. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And right now we're going to eat our dinner, have a little relax, and look through some of the photos that we've taken today, and also enjoy these incredible views.
Apparently it's my turn to introduce dinner tonight, but we have crispy rice, shiitake mushrooms, and I think that's kale on top, and radish with some sort of creamy vegan sauce on the side. Looks really good, doesn't it?
This crispy rice is insanely good. You can see it's kind of been deep fried. I'm gonna have a little bit with some mushroom. Oh, dropped it.
Well, today was awesome, wasn't it? I really enjoyed today. It was one of the best days riding, I think, in a long time.
It was, even though it rained the entire day.
Yeah, it did. It was relentless. We thought it was going to stop at some point, but it just didn't. It just kept coming down and down and down. But we kept the waterproofs on all day, and we were dry still at the end of the day.
Yeah, that was impressive because it got really bad on some of those high passes we were doing. But the highlight for me was those glaciers we saw.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting those. Didn't see them when we were researching.
No, it was just spectacular. But now we are in, as we said, in the Geiranger Fjord, which is where we'll be exploring a bit more tomorrow. And then what else is the plan for tomorrow?
It's the famous Trollstigen Pass, isn't it, tomorrow? Which is
That's the crazy twisty one, right?
yeah, I mean, today was pretty crazy twisty ones as well, but that one's the most renowned. But it was closed last week because of rockfalls, but I think it's open again, so we shouldn't have a problem.
All right, that's going to be
and
fun.
And then what we're travelling on the coastal road as well.
Yeah,
we're going to pick up the coastal road tomorrow, and then staying at Trollstigen, is it? I think Trondheim, something like that.
Trondheim, maybe we'll be going up to
the
there.
names here are really difficult to remember and to pronounce. But we do our best.
But it's been such a great day. We're going to head off to sleep now, so we'll see you guys in the next episode.